A lot of you have been asking, what happened to this channel? We have a new show coming out, Karma Farm. Wild guests, ridiculous debates, crazy conversations. Watch... I'm not good at this.
They're human trafficking people to tickle them?
Adopted into a white family.
I'll go by Mamma Mia, and then I'll sell my breast milk.
Read exactly what's on that card.
Have to have a weird animal fetish.
Okay, that one's clearly fake. Nothing Carlos does would ever surprise me.
So come on down and pay attention to this channel.
Let the chaos begin.
It's Friday on the island.
We ain't got no jobs.
And we ain't got shit to do.
So hang out with us. If you ain't got shit to do, it's Friday.
Oh, yeah. Y'all ain't doing shit. It's Friday. Party time. Get it in. I don't know if you smoke a little bit, but we don't promote it, but wink, wink. You know?
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Is that a chain you got, man?
What chain? No, this ain't no chain.
Oh, that's nice, man.
No.
That looks
There's
like
no chain here, dude.
That looks like my chain.
What do you mean it's your chain? No, dude, Andrew Santino gave me this chain, please.
You always pulling this.
Andrew Santino gave me
Get the
this.
man off. Bro. You're knocking this goddamn water over. Bro.
Man, that's from the Beverly Center. God damn it.
See? That's why I hate that. He always trying to bully. Since he been on this island, he been trying to, like,
I know, dude.
just take over every thing. We took your goddamn
He's
chain.
bullying us. He took your blowfish. What do you think he does with...
my blowfish.
What are you doing with the blowfish?
That's my blowfish.
See? He's a bully, dog.
Welcome back to SOS VHS. Today we have Friday starring Ice Cube and Chris Tucker.
Chris Tucker.
John Witherspoon?
John Witherspoon, Bernie Mac.
Bernie Mac. It's so crazy with this. Like, you're naming people, and you go on further in the list. A lot of people died in that movie.
Oh, Faizon Love.
Faizon Love.
Tony Cox.
Tony Cox.
We love you.
Well.
Come on, number one guest on this show is Tony Cox.
I
Please,
know.
Tony. We're doing this for you, man.
We love you, bro.
Even though we thought you had passed away to the afterlife.
But a lot of people have, so
Yeah.
it's not.
Especially in Friday, there's Tiny Lister, Deebo. Michael Clark Duncan was in there. Remember when they were shooting dice?
That's right.
Yep. You got Jonathan Witherspoon. He's passed away. You got Ezel, the crackhead guy. He passed away.
Yeah.
The
wow.
woman that paid
Really?
Janet Jackson said she was Janet Jackson.
Oh my God.
She passed away. Yeah,
I love how mean he is to her.
Yeah, and then his father, the dude that got his eye black, I forget his name in the show, DJ Pooh's character, Ronaldo Ray, he passed away. It's like a list of, I say, God, all this.
Do you think it's some sort of conspiracy where Ice Cube and Chris Tucker are living because of some like Hollywood like baby blood?
Some kind of sacrifice. Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, we have a Deadpool going, so Carlos, why don't you go ahead and share who's the next person on Friday to kick the bucket?
Fuck.
Why do we do this?
Chris Tucker.
Why do we do? I don't know why. Oh,
What?
Chris
It's
Tucker.
gonna be so sad, but
Oh, fuck, Playboy.
Why
Chris
don't
Tucker.
we-
Shooting at strip club in Atlanta.
Man, we're really building up our Deadpool. We really are. This is really sad, and everyone's going to blame us.
Huh?
Oh yeah,
Who was?
Chris Tucker. He was on the Epstein plane.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
He sure was on
what?
that. But he was on the flight list.
I would have so gone on it too. Like, why wouldn't you go on Epstein's plane? If you didn't know, you would obviously have gone.
Not me. Just this guy.
I would have gone on in a heartbeat, and if there was like weird shit, I would have kept my mouth shut. I would have, and I'd still keep it shut.
You would have to. I mean, what would you be like?
No,
"Hey, I
it's
was
just
up
because
there
I'm
with the kids,
down."
too. Oh, you loyal to the ring? This guy. What is this guy?
Bro, if I saw fucking what's his name?
Yeah, what are you guys taking a Omerta code or something?
No,
Blood
who's that
sacrifice.
guy?
They cut their finger and like tie their fingers together.
Yeah,
Blood brothers or whatever.
Burn a picture of a saint and
Bro, if you're at the beach with Bill Clinton, that sounds kind of fun.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? You're drinking with Bill Clinton, and
Yeah.
what's
You
his
like
name?
to smoke weed.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
I get it.
Watching Friday with Bill Clinton.
So,
I mean, he doesn't have a job
Dude.
either.
can't do no kind of.
Oh,
Wait, what'd you say, Doc?
No, I was just doing a what's up?
Oh,
Trying to do an impression. I'm horrible. You know?
oh, that's
That's
so
supposed to be
funny.
Clinton.
And he's
it
like-
was so bad.
he's like, pass the blunt, please.
And he starts playing the sax.
Yeah. You're like, and you're really high, and you're like, oh, that's really good.
Oh, yeah.
that's
Oh, he
good.
played
Oh,
that.
that's good. Yeah.
fucking Kenny, Well,
I
no.
like that. Hey, what was the first time you guys got high?
High school before the first Lord of the Rings.
When I was
Before
probably-
Fellowship?
Yeah. That's why I don't know anything that happened in that movie.
And then you didn't continue watching.
No.
It was
just not my vibe then. I liked like Blue Streak. And Harold and Kumar.
Oh, hell yeah. Harold and Kumar.
Yeah, I
hell
wasn't
yeah.
into like dragons and stuff like that. Like I didn't get into that until like I watched Game of Thrones like 4 seasons in. And then I was like, I love this stuff. I'm older now. It's for me now.
Did you have an Ice Cube moment where you were like kind of tripping balls and like
I've had a lot of those moments.
But like the first time, right? Like I remember mine, but like
that's not Ice Cube's first time smoking weed.
No, but I'm saying his character, it's Craig's first time.
It is?
Yeah, because he's like...
It's Craig's first time ever?
Yeah, because he's like, I drink. I don't smoke.
So in my head, if you say you don't smoke, it means you just don't smoke a lot. I'm like, wait, that's not real. Like, you mean you just, smoke like all the time, but you still smoke.
I don't smoke. Every once in a blue moon, I might, but I don't like weed.
There's still a blue moon. So you've done it on blue moons.
I used to smoke so much. You know why I stopped smoking? Well, fuck that story.
Wait, why?
No, that's too wild.
Well, tell us your first
wild.
time.
Yeah, what's your
all
first
I can tell you is that I got into it with some killers and they was gonna kill me and blah blah blah.
Fuck, man.
My car got shot up being high. It was just like, man. So I had to like be sober on the streets.
Yeah, I get that.
It was wild at that time. And I said, man, I was looking around for myself. So I don't want to get caught. If I'm gonna get caught, make sure I was wild.
I like that.
Clean.
So deep.
Yeah.
I was looking around for myself. I like that.
You had a little angel dust up in there or something?
The Mexicans were funny. They were funny.
You guys done angel dust?
No.
No.
I only smoked weed. That's the only thing I ever did. And my first time was actually when I was about 7 or 8 years old.
What?
Well,
what the hell?
That's like child abuse.
This was supposed to be a fun thing. Like, hey,
no. I'll bump it up. I'll say about 10.
Double digits, that's fine. Not for other things,
7, 8.
but
Might
for
have been about 7, 8. Because here's the thing.
Dude.
So when I was spending the night over my grandfather's house, and all the grandkids would stay there, and aunts and uncles, they would leave them on my grandfather's house. So my uncle lived with my grandfather, so he would be like in charge of us. So him and his boys, they gave us a shotgun bottle when we wouldn't go to sleep. He said, your ass was the only one that wouldn't go to sleep. He said, you used to fucking get high and crack jokes and play all day.
Oh my God.
So yeah, man.
That's Doc's first time.
That's my first time. Yep.
Insane.
Yeah, it's insane. It's just an insane story. But it happened.
It must have been like tripping so hard. Like, what is my...
I had no idea.
How do you process?
I still trip like that sometimes.
Fantastic.
You do?
Yeah, like a couple of years ago, I took edibles.
Oh, you told me the story.
75 milligrams.
In Colorado.
Yeah, well, it was in LA, but I got them in Colorado.
You got them in Colorado, yeah.
So remember, because I said the dirt's different there. And so I didn't know about that dirt. And so when I had those edibles, oh my gosh, I thought I had crossed over into the ether of insanity. I was like, well, I'm going to live on Venice Boulevard now under a freeway. Like, that's my life now.
Yeah.
This is like really sad that it's come to this.
Oh,
and then I just woke up and I was like, I'm never going to smoke. And then I just immediately smoked more.
Yeah.
You
are Smokey.
Yeah.
You are Smokey.
Yeah. And I really like the end because I forgot that he's like, makes the call about going to rehab. And then he says psych.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh,
you know it was bullshitting. And
God.
you know this, man.
You know this, man.
I like Smokey's character. He's just like happy and he's like a man of the people. And he's not as stressed as Ice Cube. Like, I don't know. He's really cool.
I had a friend just like him.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. His name was... Oh, I shouldn't have said his fucking name.
We'll bleep it out.
But he used to be like that. And matter of fact, he... Oh, shit. There go another goddamn crazy story. But
let's go.
Fucking... So when we were selling crack, he wouldn't pay the guy we were selling crack for when we first started off.
Oh, so it's like a big worm situation?
Yeah. I was like, fuck. And I used to tell him, hey, man, you got to pay him because blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
So he was like, man, fuck him, man. I'll pay him when I'm ready. Because he was trying to like double up and trying to get to a point where he could just buy like an ounce, for himself. And I was like, man, you can't do this. This is just save like me and don't fucking do it this way. He's like, man, fuck that motherfucker. So one day, man, I can't tell this.
What happened?
All right, man. So one day, we're at the corner store. The guy, he was, rest in peace to him too. But anyway, we at the store and
just glossed over it.
Yeah. Well, his name is, we'll just say T for short. So T, he's like, where's E at with my money? And I'm like, hey man, he get it, and then he came out of the store. I go, oh, fuck. And he goes, hey man, where's my money? Blah, blah, blah. He say, yeah. He say, so you still don't have the money? And he say, yeah, no, I ain't got it. So he grabs a board and he's like, I told you I need my money. So like he's trying to ease his way into the store, and then all of a sudden he just whacks him. Fuck. Yeah. He still didn't pay him. Even after that, I said, man, are you crazy?
That's
and this dude was a killer. And I used to be like, man, like, hey man, you can't do that. He ain't.
Yeah.
And then, oh man, I really can't tell this.
Yeah, but just
yeah, we can trail off.
A sad,
okay.
Sad ending, probably, or
no,
a
it's
crazy
not sad.
Ending. It's just a crazy ending.
It's just crazy. Yeah,
all right,
it's
that's
crazy.
cool. I'm glad it's not sad. I'm glad it's just fun and crazy.
Audience, use your imagination. What went down in the Detroit hood with Doc? What
Think Friday with
30 years ago, maybe.
It wasn't that he shot him or anything like that.
Okay.
So it's not nothing like
Get that out of your head.
But it's he might as well. It's like, God damn it.
God damn, Doc. Carlos, you and I were texting last night. I was like, oh, Doc's going to have some stories, man.
It's going to be funny.
He's going to have... Now, Doc, did you have like a Deebo character that was like everybody kind of feared, like, fuck, man, this guy's going to like either jump us, or just a scary dude in general that everyone's like, fuck, man, this guy, gotta watch out.
The guy I'm telling you about, but he didn't... But see, yeah, so in the hood, in Detroit hoods, you can't just be... blatantly, it's fictional. They like that guy just walking around
and snatching.
Well, yeah, of course.
I'll tell you the truth. That there is to some aspects for the younger kids. Like there's like that one like
the stick-up kids or something.
Yeah, not even stick-up. They just like some kids I went across on another neighborhood and they stole my basketball from me. I was like, fuck y'all. This is how they did it too. I'm walking down the street because I'm walking to my great grandmother's house. Yeah. Right,
great grandma.
Yeah, and I'm walking down the street, dribbling the ball, and then 3 big kids walk up to me. And they say, hey, homie, I like your ball. Let me check it out. And then I said, here you go. And I gave it to him, and he's like, all right, thanks. And he just dribbled off. I was like, fuck.
You should have blasted them.
Man, I ain't had no heat on me, and I was like a little kid. I was like, man, fuck you motherfucker.
Yeah. And then you go back with your dad like Red does. It's like, oh, my dad owns the bike.
I tell my father.
We kind of share it. He's
so funny, but I'll keep it in my house.
Yeah.
It's like both our
I lost it at the park.
Yeah.
We're going to tell him some dudes, because he would have been like, well, we going to find him.
Yeah.
Like, no, we ain't going nowhere. Fucking father with a street cat, too. I was like, hell, ex-street cat. I was like, fuck that.
Have you guys ever had to deal with a jealous hoe?
Yeah. Fuck.
Yes.
Knew you would, Doc, somehow.
Matter of fact, this is like fairly recent, maybe about 3-4 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen a woman this insecure.
Oh, no.
So she used to accuse me every time I get on the phone with her. She would say, so she want to FaceTime me. So FaceTime you for what? What you got on? And then I'll show her my outfit. You see how I dress? Yeah. So she'd be like, you dressing for them bitches. You about to go fuck? Like, man, fuck. Every fucking... And I would be like...
Ice Cube's girlfriend.
Yeah, just like that. So then we doing, matter of fact, with Bobby Lee. We have a show I'm hosting at the Improv, right? With Bobby. No, in Irvine.
Nice.
So she's like, call me. I want to talk to you while you're driving there, since you're going to be in traffic. And I was like, okay. So I'm talking to her on the phone. Yeah, this is that. And then when I get there, she's like, hey, put me on FaceTime. And I'm like, damn.
While you're driving?
No, once I got there.
Oh,
right?
God.
So I put her on FaceTime. We got to go in, and then I'll show her the crowd.
I want to see where you're at.
Yeah, that's exactly what she said. So
I want to say hi to your friends.
Yeah, I'm trying to like console her fucking jealous rage. I'm like, bitch.
Of course.
Extinguish this shit, will you? It's like, look, you see? So she was like, yeah. And then she says, so when I say, all right, we about to get ready, she said, okay, I want to film when you going up. I want to see you. So hold up, bro.
God.
This bitch.
I fucking go up and I forget.
Oh, no.
I forget to fucking...
Because I get on. You're like,
I know he didn't forget about me.
Yeah, hold up, bro. We do the show. I call her as I'm leaving, because I got to check in. Like, fuck.
Yep.
So I call her and I'm like, hey, I say, hey, no, I call her and she doesn't pick up. She didn't answer my call for 3 days straight.
I talked to my friends about you, dog.
Man, I was like, fuck. So then when I finally got on the phone, I'm thinking something happened. I'm texting, calling.
sister
I'm
don't
like,
fuck
I have to
with
go and go over there. Like, because, and I didn't just, I said, you know what, fuck it. Something wrong. I can't just go and pop up and nothing like that. I said, okay, let me see. So I hit her up. She finally picked up. Why the fuck didn't you call me back? I said, what? You didn't show me the video. You was out fucking bitches. That's what you. I'm like, are you fucking crazy?
So funny.
I said, I even called you right after I got off the show. She was like, nah, you was fucking with women, blah, 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 blah. I said, you know what? Fuck this. It's over. I said, you're too goddamn insecure. I can't be with somebody like that.
Of course.
It's
Yeah, that seems like, especially in the movie, that's hell. You know what I mean?
Bro.
With something
I don't
I've
even
never
fuck with that, dude.
Yeah, you're gone. You're just like, as soon as I had a little hint of that, you're like, I'm.
I had a girl like that for sure, and but she kept coming back when I would be like, this is done.
Okay.
Like, she showed up at my place like this year. You know my place, how I have the outdoor area?
Oh yeah.
She said she slept there while I was out of town.
What the fuck?
So now I like try not to Instagram like the day I leave places.
Dude, that's straight up stalking.
Yeah.
Dude,
she was hot from Boston.
That's serious, man.
Oh yeah. And I was
What? Holy shit, she's just sleeping. I'd be terrified. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, when I'm outside, I like get down. Like, I'm not visible anymore.
Fuck.
Yeah.
What? Because she's just like there with the scope, just like, you know what? If he's not gonna be with me.
I'm afraid.
Really?
Yeah, a little afraid.
Hell no. Fuck that shit. I don't worry about no woman. And on the opposite,
I'll hit her.
Do you feel like, whoa?
Wait.
I'll smack her. Maybe I shouldn't
yourself.
say that in case like my future.
If you have to
I don't
protect yourself,
die.
she run up on you with a gun or a knife or something, and you got to do what you gotta do.
Yeah, if she had a gun, I'd grab it and pistol whip her. I'd probably shoot her. I'd probably just shoot her in the leg.
Friday.
No, I'd grab the gun and probably just shoot her in the leg and be like, and call the police and be like, y'all deal with this bitch.
Wow.
And I'll be like, that bullet's from me.
And you'd be like, biatch, it's over.
If someone attacks you with a gun, regardless of sex, like, you should be able to put a bullet in their leg.
If you have a gun on yourself, but if you take it from them and then you shoot them afterwards just because, they could say it was in the fist of rage, but you probably
Carlos,
don't get it.
when you're fighting a woman, it's about this, man.
I like that part at the end. That's what makes you a man.
Great. You know what? Somehow somebody's going to clip that, and that's going to be...
Oh, yeah.
I'm making a joke.
I can never run for any office.
Yeah. Here's what Pete said about fighting women. No.
I think it should be okay to fight your wife or girlfriend if they're from like Italy or Spain. If they're Latin or Italian, you should be able to be like, bitch, get the fuck away from me.
Well, those are just words. Words are fine.
You know what I'm doing.
No.
I'm going, move it.
You shoving her, dog? This guy.
No.
Out of my way.
I don't even know why I'm laughing at that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, this is...
It's evil.
Come on. It ends with us, okay?
Have y'all ever been insecure with your wife or girlfriend just going out?
No, please cheat on me. Get the fuck
like
out.
Too. Men do it too. It's not just women. Men do it. Like there's men, especially men.
Oh,
it's projecting, dude. When people
I can't stand dudes like
it's
that.
projecting though. Like the people that are insecure are probably gonna cheat on you. They're just like putting what they're thinking on you.
Most of the time they are.
Because when I've been insecure about like a girl like cheating on me, it's because I 100% was cheating on her.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I've cheated on most girls I've dated.
Wait, did you notice that in the... Fuck, dude. Carlos!
Dude, it's a big
That's
city.
how you roll.
What are you going to... Dude,
when you say cheating, what do you mean? Like you was in a real relationship?
No, I wasn't like the Tinder swindler, like some Oprah episode where it's like, he had a second life. It's like, no, you just hook up.
So you're not... No, here's what I'm saying.
Okay. I answered that wrong.
When you say cheated, it means that you had a solidified relationship with another woman. You both agreed that y'all were boyfriend and girlfriend.
Yeah, it was cheating,
like
the real definition.
I was just trying to save you, but you didn't.
God.
Fucking buried yourself, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's, hey, at least you're honest and real. That's why we're together on
the biblical
podcast.
version of cheating.
What about you? You ever get insecure about your wife sometime?
No, never.
Yeah. That's when you know you got a good woman.
But you have to trust also. That's the thing in a relationship. It's like it requires trust, otherwise it falls apart. If you're going, where are you going? What are you doing? Mm-hmm. Like it won't last. You have to build it on trust. Otherwise, like especially when you're married, like that's for life. So you have to base it on that. If you start in going, you have to let me know where you are, what you're doing, where like.
I have to do a public service announcement.
What?
Just because I admitted to cheating doesn't mean that everyone in Los Angeles does it and in America. I cannot be the only person who does it. I know a million people who do it.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, of course.
Oh,
I'm getting defensive.
That's like,
yeah. I know.
I called a press
man,
conference
that means
within
you're
30
becoming
seconds.
a better man. You're feeling, you're looking for love. He's looking for love.
Yeah,
Wait, what are y'all fist pounding about? Why are y'all excited?
Because you're developing, Carlos. You're developing a good spirit.
Oh, I'm just getting a little nervous that people are going to be like, Carlos is a piece of shit for cheating, but it's like, your parents probably cheated. Like, everyone
Did you say
does
they
that.
fucking parents probably cheated?
Yeah, your parents probably cheated.
You're probably fucking.
If your parents are divorced
right now.
But if your parents are divorced, it's because of cheating, most likely, and you were left out of the conversation. And yes, it probably was.
Well,
your
that's
fault.
why my mother and father separated, because my father cheated.
But like, it's probably the kid's fault. Like, if there was no kid,
It wasn't my fucking fault that my father cheated. He just wasn't shit, Carlos.
Doc,
That's it.
If you weren't around, it might have been an easier life for him.
He just wasn't shit.
No,
Playboy.
Doc, I think it could have been a little on you, though. As a baby.
Fuck you.
No, as a baby, you could have done better.
Dude, did your dad cheat on your mom? Oh. Yeah. That's where the pain coming from. Yeah.
No, it's coming from, honestly.
Look, the doctor is in right now, man.
No, Doc,
he's
you want to know
exposing
what's
it all.
up? It's coming from the Comedy Store. That's where I learned about cheating the most. Was the fucking Comedy Store.
You around on it? Oh, you want to hear a fucked up thing that I thought? I thought that all dudes cheated on their wives there because that was like kind of
That's what
the main thing,
there.
right?
That's
So
literally
one day,
the same.
There's this beautiful woman talking to Maz. I'm talking, she's so beautiful. I'm like, Jesus.
Talking to who? Do we have to bleep
Maz? No, because it's a good story. So
okay. We don't.
This is actually to his credit, because I felt like a piece of shit afterwards. But Maz Jabrani.
You thought it was his wife and you hit on her?
No.
Oh.
He was talking to this man, she was so beautiful. I was like, God damn it. And I thought she was Latina, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I walk up to him, and when she walked away, because I could see it in her face, I said, hey, you know, that woman like you. And then he goes, yeah, so what? And I go, what the fuck you mean? You hitting at her? What you doing with that? And then he was like, Doc, I'm fucking married. What are you talking about? And I go, so what? Everybody. He said, Doc, God damn it. No, I'm married, bro. I don't do that. And I say, oh, shit. And then I was like, well, where was she? I said, she was like Latina or something. And he was like, no, she's Iranian. And I go, for real? And he's like, Doc, we have beautiful women too. What the fuck is wrong with you? I just was so enthralled on how
so
beautiful
funny.
she was. That
And how big the world is.
Huh?
You thought she was Latin, but she was from Iran.
Iran. Yeah.
Dude,
the world is a big place.
How hot was the neighbor woman? What's
Miss
her
Parker?
name? Miss
Oh,
Parker.
yeah.
Oh, everybody had that
Every
one
time.
MILF. Everybody. Every dude in here had that one MILF growing up that you like, oh.
Who was your MILF?
You go out of your way to kind of like get
Man, I
you
could
go
tell you.
in, you know?
My
Yeah.
motherfucking, one of my 8th grade teachers, my next door neighbor's mama, I used to be like, whoo! Man, she was a little freaky. Because
How were they freaky? How were they freaky?
Because I don't think she kept the same dude here. It was like a different dude. I would be
Was
like.
she a prostitute, you think?
No. She wasn't rotating them like
Did you
that.
see a
but
little?
this was
Did you see a
the
little
thing.
person storm in and start causing shit? like don't even. Hey, motherfucker! Yeah.
No, but she was, and then she wore revealing clothing. So, you know, middle school, high school, man, you want to talk about some rub-out sessions, bro. I was, man, every time.
Have you ever taken a shit outside a house?
Yeah. I think everybody's had the shit
Yeah,
somewhere
me too.
where you like, fuck it, man, and I go ahead and just right in the bushes, bro.
I did it on La Brea and Fountain once, and I drove home naked.
La Brea and Fountain?
Yeah.
God damn, that was one of those fucking.
Yeah.
Fucking. You didn't want to put the fucking end of the Chevron right there? You couldn't? Oh, they don't have a bathroom.
No, I was at Formosa Cafe. No, they do. It's on the Fountain side. It's an outdoor one.
Right.
But I was at Formosa Cafe. I had to go, and I parked closer to Fountain, just like a block west of La Brea. And I was like, fuck it. And I just had to go.
But you was at the cafe. Why you just shit in the cafe?
I couldn't walk back. It was too far.
Oh, it was too far. Oh,
yeah,
you caught one of
closer to
those.
the routes.
Oh.
And then you drove home pantsless?
I wasn't at Formosa. Yeah, pantsless, and I was at Jones, not Formosa.
What you do? Wipe your ass with your pants? Why didn't you have your pants on?
Because they were old jeans, and I left them there.
Fuck!
And
oh,
then,
wait! Don't tell me you was commando, bro.
Oh yeah.
Oh, God damn it, bro.
It was a bad moment.
And you know, some homeless person's like, "Oh, these are nice."
Go ahead, brother.
Yeah. Wow. They smell great too.
I did it on Sunset and Doheny too once.
Wow.
Wow.
Twice? Wow.
I think these stories are gonna multiply. They
Yeah, man.
like the gremlins. You pouring water on this shit.
This seems like a problem.
And I've peed everywhere.
Oh, peeing. Yeah.
Peeing is just like, but it's...
Especially on the freeway when it's jam-packed. I'm like, I gotta fucking, oh, God, I need a cup.
Oh, yeah.
You know? And then the traffic starts moving. You're like,
I think of shitting.
Shit.
Yeah, just those two is what's coming to mind.
I think the time I did it was out in the woods or we was doing something and I just, you know how you go, because they got like little rural wood areas outside, like in Detroit, little parks and shit.
Okay.
And you know, as a kid, like, fuck it, I ain't going to the motherfucking, let me go on there and lay this log. Because that's how nature really intended it for us, to do the fucking, because you really supposed to shit. What is it, Indian style when you fucking...
Squat.
Yeah, I got a squat. I even got a squatty potty at the crib.
Style.
Like, do you have those? Do it the fucking, you put your feet on the
squatty potty.
Yeah.
I've never done
those.
that.
You don't have them?
No, I don't.
I got actually the two, I forgot what they call it. It's two little steps, you know, you put you just, and then you just shit. And let me tell you something, bro. The release is amazing. It's like I said, because when I'm just sitting on the toilet regular, it's like a, and then it's like a pinch, and then like a whoop, right? But with this shit, it's like a
whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, you're like Craig's dad.
So what
Trying
happens?
to strain one out.
Because when you're sitting, the sphincter muscles, they curve. So it's harder for you to shit. But so when you pop your legs up, the sphincter goes straighter and then it's Google that shit. You'll see what I'm talking about. And then try it. You're gonna after that, you're gonna be shitting like that all the time. So if I don't have those, I just, cause my toilet's so close to the wall, I just put my shit on.
I think we're gonna have to go into deep Google to find shitting videos.
You could put like wall dildos on your.
I heard that's how, like, I forget what country it's in, but like that's how their toilets are in certain countries where they squat over there.
There's a squat,
yeah.
Oh, but that's just because it's like India and there's like, they haven't updated them in 1,000 years.
No, they're talking about
it's
in the
hole.
No, this is like Carlos, even the newer cribs, they shit like that because it's actually good for you to shit like that.
I thought it was just like a hole.
Yeah, you're not really supposed to shit the way we do. The way we sit down, that's why it's a little bit hard. It's
yeah, but like if they're like, oh, this is the healthier way, and it's just a hole in the ground, and they're like, this is how we do it in our village, it's like, dude, I'm not doing it like that. Western style, please.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Just give me hemorrhoids. Yeah, I got it.
No, I gotta go.
So they have like
India stuff.
I need, but like advanced ones, like nice ones, like the one you have.
But you can go just buy. I forget I don't know what the fuck is it called. The squatty potty. What is they called?
Well, there is a squatty potty as the most.
My memory is
the biggest brand name. Squatty potty. Everyone's like, the squatty potty. Yeah. That's a big one.
Do you remember when that whole thing popped off with Cat? And then
I was about to ask,
and then that whole thing. Was you there that day when they
not there
came to the Comedy Store that day and it was like fuck it.
Oh, this was before Club Shay Shay.
Yeah, this way before Club Shay.
Way before.
Yeah.
So I don't understand why Cat hates Faizon so much.
It's not that they hate each
other.
Like
he talks so much shit on Club Shay Shay. Like,
well, yeah, because it's before that. Because Faizon, it's back and forth. It's because. The whole thing was they got into it at the Ha Ha Comedy Club. I believe that's the club. I'm not 100%. They got into it at a spot and some things got uncomfortable, right? Mm-hmm. And then it just snowballed from there. Okay. So when I was working at the Comedy Store parking lot, Cat Williams, at this time, he was with Suge. Remember when he was getting managed by Suge and they was coming to the Comedy Store all the time? So then he came through with Suge and they go inside. Mm-hmm. So, you know, Faizon used to, well, I don't know, he probably still do, but he was performing at the Comedy Store as regular all the time. So then Faizon pulled in the parking lot, I'm like, oh, fuck. So I pull him to the side, I say, Faizon, man, listen, you got Cat, you got Suge in the building right now. And then he said, word? Just like the fucking movie, word? Like, and I said, come on, man, you know how you are. Shug, you know, this ain't gonna be. And then he say, you know what? I'm good. I said, you good, man, for real? And he said, yeah, I got it, doc, I'm good. And I said, okay. So then I'm fucking like, I gotta go see what the fuck about.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to hurry up and park his car. So as I'm going in and I go down the OR hallway, I walk up and I'm like right behind him at this point, catch up with him like, phew. So then he walks into the bar.
Yeah.
And you know how like all of them would sit at that little table right next to the bar inside the bar area? Shug and Cat's there.
Oh no.
Shug hops up, yells, fuck. I'm gonna just say it, fuck. What's this? Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Don't come here with that shit. And then Faizon like, hey, it's me, Shug. Calm down. It's me. Blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, oh, and you should see everybody, the bartender, the waitress, like, fuck.
Yeah.
So once I saw the energy, I just like, oh, okay, they good. Even though they was loud, I just walked out. I was like, okay, they're all right.
Yeah.
So, but to everybody else in there, they're like, is it about the murder, about the gun? Right? So then after that, I parked and did some other things, and that's the time. And then Cat was like, hey, man, I ain't see you performing in a while. I'm going to put you up. I'm going to tell them to put you up. And then he put me on stage. I had a good show in front of him. And then I walked back in there, and him and Shug and Faizon was at the booth, and they're talking. And they were cool. And then all of a sudden they back down cool. I said, what the fuck happened? So like they just,
that sucks.
There it just goes back and forth like that. It's just a lot, but you know, with us comics, it's always, not just the blacks and white, it's always this inner drama that nobody knows about.
Of course.
Fucking hilarious. We got our own shit going on, y'all just don't know.
Yeah. What character do you guys identify with the most in this movie?
Smokey.
Smokey, that for sure.
Yeah.
Smokey. Come on, man. I'm going to get you high today.
I just relate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just chill.
I would say the Bernie Mac's preacher.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's not a main character.
No, but that's great.
But well, you one of the main characters?
No, it's fine. Because you're going, hey, here's a good Lord.
You're Ice Cube and I'm Smokey.
Yeah.
I feel like that's
real talk.
It is.
Yeah. That definitely, I would, because he wasn't never a street cat and I'm more on Smokey's side. So I'm like, I can't be Ice Cube.
I see.
But then like, the only reason I relate to
Bernie Mac
is because the deacon was hooking up with my grandma. So I knew that.
Oh my God.
What the fuck?
So
the deacon of our church, and it was like, and I used to come over to her. I used to hate when him sitting on the couch in his robe. I used to be like,
oh no,
you motherfucker! It's just like you ain't of the Lord, man.
Wow.
I ain't want to look at my grandma though. You know what I mean? Like you ain't of the Lord either, but it was just always, you know better. You manipulate.
Like, Doc, what we eating tonight?
Like if you come over your grandparents' house or your grandmother's house, and in the afternoon, and there's a deacon in the robe, and then she got on her robe.
Oh my God.
And you like 14, 15, some fucking been going on. I
need
said,
to go get high.
Oh man, this is just, couldn't y'all at least be fully dressed?
Man.
But that's what we get for just surprising her, dropping her over there. But you know, they were always, they were
a little on
for a
you
long time. They just never got married. You know what I'm saying?
The surprising is a little on you.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff that happens in Friday that has happened to you in real life, Doc.
Yeah.
But the beauty
that
about
drive by.
Oh, I was watching and I'm like, oh. I wonder what Doc has to say.
Doc would be in the car shooting. He's not anyone else. He's the guy with the gun.
Oh, you know what, I have a question? How's your aim? Because I always feel like, I don't know what, like in the movie, like people are shooting, bullets are spraying. Like, how's Doc? How good are you?
Well, my
with your
father
aim?
taught me how to shoot when I was about 7, 8 years old.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. So he taught me to shoot at logs, and then here's the thing y'all don't know about street guys. There's 2 things that they do.
Yeah.
They practice wrestling and fighting. They learn from MMA, and we used to be out and we go target practice shooting.
Sick.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I remember one time we got this bulletproof vest and we was testing it out in the backyard on a tree. It's fucking fantastic. Good time.
Dude, I thought it was going to be a Super Troopers situation, right? Where he's like,
we should do that.
Wearing a cup. It's like, hey, you're going to shoot at this. Oh, that little guy?
No.
Wouldn't worry about that. But I just, thank God. It's like, oh, let's test it out, see if it stops.
Yeah, just dumb criminal shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay, so there's target practice involved. Yeah. But yeah, the drive-by had Doc.
Oh, you want to?
Yeah.
Well, it was the same situation to where lights was off, not paying attention. Same thing.
Oh, just like creeping down the street.
Yeah. So what would happen is, one of the guys came up to us.
I love driving like that.
I got into it with these drug dealers.
You do that with the cops. When the cops are chasing you, you do the lights off. I'm gonna.
I do like turning off the lights in my car when I drive. Just
boy, don't be doing, but not in the hood though. Wherever.
No. Like on the freeway.
Like okay.
I like being a ghost sometimes just to see what happens.
Hilarious, bro.
Yeah,
that's against the law. You can get a ticket for that.
Dude, they're busy.
Okay.
Yeah. And if they try and get me, I'm just gonna speed away.
Oh yeah. Well.
With your lights up, you gotta be Carlos. Be careful, man.
Because people can't see you when they merge if you don't have your lights on. Keep your goddamn lights on, Carlos. You being an asshole. He's fucking bullshit.
And for your safety.
I want to hear about the shootout.
He's trying to go. Yeah, go back to Don.
Yeah. I want to hear about shooting.
Yeah.
Boy comes to me, when we on the corner. Hey, I got into it with these drug dealers. I shot their car up. And we was like, what do you mean you shot their car up? You didn't shoot the guys? I said, you know. And the one he shot, I said, bro, you know. They gonna come back. And he goes, yeah, that's what I'm telling y'all. So be on the look. I say, fuck. All right. So this is earlier in the afternoon.
Yeah.
12 midnight, around that time, we out on the corner talking. And all of us, and he's standing next to me. And now he's talking to me. And then all of a sudden, he just takes off running. He goes, oh, shit. And he takes off running. And I go, what the fuck? Why is he running? And then I look and I see the drug dealers, and they're in the cars that we know. So I didn't think nothing of it when I seen them. But then I saw that when they turned, their lights were off. And I said, the lights is off. I said, why they got their lights on? And then I turned and I looked at him and I saw him running. And I said, oh, shit. And then by the time I looked up, there were 2 AK-47s, guys with rifles right there. And then there was another truck with AK-47, and they just started hitting at us. Let me tell you something, bro. You remember when fucking Neo did the Matrix shit?
Yeah.
Like I fucking did the exact same thing. I dived backwards and you could just hear the fucking bullets hitting the cement.
Bullet time.
I jumped up like, fuck. Then I roll over and I run. Shit. And then as I'm running along the side of the wall of the store and I'm ducking and you get the bullets hitting and painting, the cement flying.
God.
And then there's like a steel door and those
like in Blue Streak.
Yeah. Those would have got me. But the steel door like blocked them. You got to hear going bang, 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 bang. And I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
So I go in. It's not funny, but you know.
The bullet holes make an outline.
Trying to laugh it off over here, still scared about it. I said, fuck. And yeah, man. But I experienced that same thing of just not paying attention. And then like, because we was actually cool with the guy.
Yeah.
So they got into it over some girl situation. Always bitches. I'm telling you, and that's always.
I had 2 separate friends who I had to redevelop friendships with over like bitches drama.
That's something that
I hate it. And I learned from that. I was like, I'm never doing this ever again for the rest of my life. It was just like I hated every second of it.
Oh yeah, it's hard.
Like creating drama between the 2 men. It just like was fucked up.
You know what we used to do? This is actually why I don't be insecure with women. Because first of all, kill women.
Well, I thought that was your solution. Kill a woman.
Some guys that went to jail for that, but that's a whole nother story. We're not getting into all that. But so it's sorry. Just sorry.
Yeah.
It wasn't me. But what I will say is, so when we was talking about being insecure earlier, that was one of the reasons why the way we were on the streets, you don't fight over no hoes. That's the number 1 rule, right? You don't get into it, even though two of the guys did and it got really violent, but that's a whole nother story too. But what I will say is this, we used to do it so much that this is what we do. We would test our girl.
Oh, wow.
It's fucking fucked up.
Give me an example of a test.
So my boy C comes to me. Hey.
C?
Yeah, your girl R, I'm giving just the initials.
Okay.
Your girl R,
Carlos,
I think she likes me.
And Rachel.
Right. Carlos and Rachel. My boy Carlos come to me. Good shit, bro. My boy Carlos come up to it. He's like, hey, your girl Rachel, I think she feeling me. And I was like, what? I ain't never really seen nothing there. And he goes, man, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
He said, man, I think you should like hook it up.
Yeah.
And I said, okay. So this is what I'm gonna do. So back then we had pagers and shit, right?
Yeah.
So I said, I'm gonna hit her up. Go to her house, I'm gonna page you, and that'll let you know that we on our way to your house. And I said, when I get over there, we're gonna hang for about 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have such and such page me, like I got a customer. So when the page go off, I'm gonna tell her to stay with you, and I'll be right back.
Oh.
And you were seeing if she would blow him or not?
I'm just waiting. That's how we used to leave. You used to leave your girl with the dude.
What?
So like,
and if she does, you're like, no. Why did I do this?
But that's the thing.
Oh,
you
that's a cool test. I would be I would be the other guy.
Yeah.
And then the friend's like, I had to follow through because
Right.
Yeah, it's the test.
No. Hold on. So at the house, me, him, her, pager goes off. Fuck. Hey, shit, I gotta go. Okay, well, I'm gonna just go home now. Just hang out. I'm coming right back. Just hang out right here. You coming right back? I go, yeah, I'm coming back. Just give me. So I'm going for like 3 hours.
3 hours? That is so like overkill on the test.
Fuck it. Hold up, bro. So my pager goes off. And it's 911, 911, her phone number with 911, 911. So I'm thinking, oh shit, some shit might have popped off with her ex-baby daddy, because one time her mother called me and I had to run down there with the heat, and it got crazy. So like I was like, oh shit. So
it's been 3 hours.
Yeah.
Titanic's almost done. Fuck.
I call her, she goes the fuck off. Fuck you doing? You left me there on purpose. What the fuck you was doing? You know that he was hitting on me? And I go, what? That's crazy. You mean to tell me he know better? You know what? I'm gonna talk to him, and I'm fucking. That's this shit is. But I'm on the phone saying this. I'm like, I'm gonna talk to him, and I'm gonna get back. That shit ain't. We don't do that. She said, yeah, you make sure you gonna talk to him. Like, you know I love you. Now let me go back. So I go to him. I go, man, what the fuck? And then he goes, man, I thought she did. She really like you. And I go, man, fuck. I was like, oh, you dumb, bro. I said, man, you got a crush on her, man. I said, man, we don't do that with this. Only time we do shit like that is if it's for certain. You know what I mean?
The test went too far.
Yeah. You know, because in the hood,
fuck, that's
your girl, like the girls. So in the hood,
like your property.
Here's the thing. No.
Come on, man.
If you break up with your girl in the hood, with so-called breakup back then, she might start dating one of your other dudes.
Yeah.
So you had to swallow any jealousy or anything. You just had to let it be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like that was like a hood thing.
Yeah.
You know, it's not amongst like regular school kids, but like with the street.
Yeah.
You're running through the same hoes. It's just like what you see with the rappers and the athletes and the rich guys. They all run through the same women.
It's like the same 11 girls.
Yeah. But I have that habit to this day.
That starts over every 3 years.
My girl can call me, I'm going to this billionaire party, and I'm like, go ahead. Because I'm like, if I find out that they hitting, then it's good for me.
Yeah.
So that's how you do it. When you see that they like somebody, it's like, oh, okay, so you don't. And my mother taught me, she raised me, she goes, nah, if a woman like you, she only gonna like you. She said, if she's real. She said, but if she's, let her be. Let her do what she gonna do. So I don't, and that's what's making me mad. Even I told that chick, the jealous chick we talking about earlier, I said, look, I don't do this to you. Why are you doing this to me? I never was like, what dude? I didn't care.
Right. And did you notice in the movie when she's calling Ice Cube that there's a dude laying in bed next to her? Right? That she's fucking cheating. She's like, who you with? Who is that?
So go back to what you were saying, right?
Yeah, everyone.
Yeah. And she's the one that's jealous. She's the one that's all up in his face about it, right? So it's kind of funny that, because she's self-conscious.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
Should we whine about it?
Let's whine about it. Friday. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Yeah, the angel dust scene. Anybody?
Have you ever smoked? Or did any edibles or anything?
Oh yeah, of course.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, man. Definitely.
You say the way he fuck. But it sounds like the feds might get involved. I'm going to leave that alone.
Wait, what? What do you mean the feds?
Your fucking conscience. The way you was like, hey, yeah, you know, like, phew, I remember the one time. Yeah,
but I'm not smoking angel dust.
Why you think the fucking production laughed? They were like, fuck, what did happen?
No.
It was the way you responded.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, are you a cop?
No, is that?
I ain't no fed.
You have to tell me.
Yeah, are you undercover?
Huh?
I feel like you would be a really good informant.
Doc would be great undercover. Oh my god.
He'd be a good informant, and I wouldn't be surprised if Doc is an informant and has never told anyone.
I'll snitch on your ass in a minute, too.
What?
I will snitch in a minute. Like, you know how everybody in the hood be like, yeah, I will snitch.
No, me too.
If it's something wrong, I'm quick to 911. You fucker. I'm the old lady that's always calling.
Oh, 1,000,000%.
We had one like that. Like Jeezy said that in the song. He says, "It's 3 a.m. Take your old ass to sleep." She called the police last week. There was a woman on my block because I told you I sold drugs at the corner store in that apartment. Mm-hmm. Whenever my mother was at work, that's when I was out there moving my shit. So like, and my father too at work. And 3-4 houses down, a judge lived down there. In Detroit, they would have these raids on the streets. Mm-hmm. It's fucking like the movies, dog.
Yeah.
So you on a corner.
And what's the call out? What's the call out when that's happening?
Well, when we have a lookout, sometimes we forget to put a lookout out, but it's like a whistle or, hey, 5-0. You just hear 5-0. Oh, fuck. Yeah. And then you just see vans,
scrambling,
alleys, streets, cars, vans everywhere, coming every direction. It's like, God damn. It's
so annoying.
Yeah. I say, fuck. So that was some good times getting chased by the fucking.
And everybody's like scrambling and hiding their shit or what's
Man, we never have it on us. But
I mean, these are search warrants in like houses, or they're just like.
Well, here's the thing.
Rounding up people on the corner or something.
She would call them, and then sometimes they would set up stings, like how y'all see on TV. Yeah. The undercover, just like what we was talking about, undercover.
Yeah.
So this is what happened actually on this one particular time. I'm on the corner. Guy walks up and he goes, "Hey man, who got them pebbles?" And I was like, "Pebbles?" Mm-hmm. And he was like, yeah, you know.
Such a gay way to say
it. Yeah, he go, who got them stones, you know? And then I said, stones? I said, I don't know what you're talking about. We don't sell dope over here. I said, you gotta. He goes, oh man, come on, don't be like that. And then my boy was like, shit, I'm gonna sell it to him. I said, hey, that's a cop right there. And I told him, I said, hey, that's a cop. He goes, man, get out of here. I said, hey, this ain't a customer we ain't see, because even customers you don't know that come from other places because they looking, because maybe the guys ran out of dope over there or they selling bad dope that been stepped on. Yeah. They try to go and find cleaner shit. Hey man, they'll come up and they know the lingo. Yeah, like back then it used to be a nod or, hey, you straight? It used to be different ways you communicate. So his communication was off. And I said, hey man, that's the cop. He's like, man, man, listen, dog. When them vans came, boom, 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 boom. Now, here's what's crazy. Yeah. When the vans came, I was actually just got a fresh sack and was about to put it in the fucking, had it in my spot. And I'm walking and the van's coming and I got a whole sack in my hand. Oh, they fucking go right by me. Right? All the vans. Boom, 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 boom. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I said, what the fuck? They didn't stop. And then they go straight to my boy. Boom, get up against the goddamn wall. Bah, bah, bah. Yeah. They pull him in the truck. And they fucking shot a picture of Polaroid from a distance. Yeah. Caught him on there. I said, oh my God. So I went, put my rocks up, came back out and started looking at the whole
What's going on here?
Yeah. But that's exactly what happened. Well, fucking fantastic time.
So funny.
God damn, man.
Not fantastic, but.
What are some funny lines you guys like from Friday that really, I know we got to whine about it, but I do want to talk about the comedy in this movie because it's so great. But any lines that made you laugh this time? Because, you know, I've seen it several times. I'm sure all you guys have seen it several times, but what's something that really stands out? As like, oh, that's still
just Chris Tucker being so crazy with Janet Jackson.
Oh,
and how animated.
I told you never to come here. Don't ever come
look more like Freddie Jackson.
Yeah. Where the hair comes off.
Yeah.
Oh.
So funny. And he screams.
Don't you ever.
Yeah.
Ever come in. That's so fucking funny. Mine is just Deebo. Whenever they will be like, he say, what? He's like, what bike?
Yeah.
It's my $200.
Yeah.
so fucking good. Funny how he just claimed everything that wasn't his. I said, that's just some fucking funny shit.
And then he's later in, Dark Knight as the guy that takes the remote.
That's right.
He's like, give me that. And I'll do what you should have done 20 minutes ago. And he throws it out. It's like it's Deebo, but he's in Dark Knight, right? It's the same.
So weird in that movie.
Yeah, like, because he looks scary, right?
I think it's because they're British and they just didn't watch Friday.
I think it's just that one eye that just
the eye that's like looking off to the clouds somewhere. Yeah.
Remember when he played the president in what was that movie? He played president. Was it Phil Feldman? Was it president in that?
Oh, I don't know. Him as president?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he
I'd vote for him.
Wars.
Deebo for president.
There are no wars after.
Deebo 2024.
Rest in peace, Tiny Lister.
Oh man, some lines are really great in this, but so many lines. The older the berry, the sweeter the juice. Hilarious. You know, I smelled your shit for 22 years, and you can't smell mine for 5 minutes.
Yeah, I was rolling on that shit.
This one really, really got me. It's like, oh, your father, he's got game. He comes at, Nobody go in the bathroom for like 45 minutes. Man, somebody opened the window with that. Like, just so after that deliver, like he comes out right as like, oh, your father's got game, and he comes in, hey man, nobody, don't go in the bathroom. So fucking funny. I love Chris Tucker. I mean, you can't not love Chris Tucker, but John Witherspoon in this,
he's perfect in it.
Every time I'm in the kitchen, you in the kitchen. And he's in those grapes. Like, I don't know what it is. It's just he's
just goofy.
Just any scene that he's in, you're like ready to laugh. He's just giving a lot, and it's great.
That's a real hood complaint for fathers. They do that shit. Like in the hood.
You're in the kitchen too much?
Yeah, you're in the kitin too much. It's like, hey, motherfucker, I'm growing. You've been stopped growing, so yeah, you ain't gonna be. And I was just playing all day. I'm gonna be in this motherfucker. Stop eating on the goddamn table.
Yeah, my dad used to tell me, you're eating us out of house and home.
Oh, I guess it's everybody then. It's
dude,
not just a hood thing.
But I'm a large dude. Yeah. Man, large dude. Teenager,
how tall were you when you was a teenager?
Dude, I was over 6 feet, and I'm just clearing out the refrigerator.
Hilarious.
Constantly. I was like, God, where's the leftovers? Like, oh, that's all gone. It's like, that could have fed an army. I'm like, I don't know. I'm hungry, man. Oh, big boy. I need food.
Yeah.
Carlos, this is such a great movie that we've seen several times. Funny movie. Might be hard to find a whine about it, but it can be adjacent to the movie, or it could just be...
It is hard to find a whine about it, for sure. I feel like my only whine about it would be that, God, this is legit hard.
Yeah, it is hard.
I feel like
you can just say nothing.
Yeah, I feel like I don't have a whine about this movie.
Could it be that
the music's so good? Like, everything is so funny.
Could it be that Chris Tucker didn't want to do next? I mean, he was doing Rush Hour and Money Talks and all that, but
but I'm all like, power to Chris Tucker.
Yeah, I mean,
like,
he was getting so much money.
Exactly,
from Rush Hour.
It's like, make your money. Like,
yeah,
I'm happy that Chris Tucker went on Epstein's plane.
Why? That should be your whine about it.
No,
that should be. Hold on a second.
That is so.
That's your whine about it.
Put yourself in that position. Put yourself in his shoes.
Oh no, I'll do it for you. I'm Carlos Herrera. My whine about it is Chris Tucker on the Epstein plane. There we go. Said it.
Fantastic,
Done.
This guy.
Okay, we got it. We got it out
it's
there. You should whine about that, man.
It's insane, dude.
Don't oh my God.
He's comedy over here.
Little St. James Island, and I bet it's beautiful.
God damn it.
Who's the? Oh yeah, you wouldn't fucking. Oh my God, you're on the beach and Stephen Hawking is like, "This is so beautiful," and like Bill Clinton's there in like a Hawaiian shirt, and there's
Stephen
like
Hawking.
joints.
Wait a minute, what do you mean?
Stephen Hawking was.
Oh
there.
yeah, that's right. God,
exactly. It'd be so funny to be there. It's crazy to say you wouldn't have gone.
Because if you were on the island. Like this is a secluded, so there's no way you don't know. You can't say something. No, it was charity events on the same
what's going on. You know what's going on.
I have a whine about it,
especially because you're spending the night over there.
I have a whine about it. My whine about it is people saying they wouldn't have gone on the Epstein plane.
Fuck you. Okay. There you go. All right. That still counts.
Yeah.
I wish it didn't, but it counts. Okay, Doc. What about you, man?
My whine about it. It's a movie, and it's just a movie, right? But the ending with him fighting Deebo.
Yeah.
Because, I don't know if you know, but Cube is only like 5'6".
Yeah.
Deebo's 6'5". I hate when that's one of those things where he's like, live to fight another day. I was like, that ain't real.
Of course.
That's why they got fucking weight classes in MMA. It's like, but you hear guys say that. Back in the day, we used to rumble. I'm like, who the fuck were you fighting?
Exactly.
Because it's obviously you was fighting guys who couldn't fight. Because anybody that can fight, and especially the bigger they are, that's an L automatically right there. You're just fighting for heart reasons. It's like, well, I might not make it, but I'm going to give it my best shot. It's like, fuck, man. I hate that. That's my whine about it, because that's a real reality that you hear guys say. And I'm like, nah, especially from Detroit, the bullies are the killers.
Mm-hmm.
So you understand that. It's like, if you can't kill, make peace. Because the killers are the little guys and the tall guys. And so it doesn't matter, light skin, dark skin, it doesn't matter. And that's for the street guys. And that's
a good whine about it.
Kids,
my whine about it is that the crew and the people on set couldn't keep it together with all of Chris Tucker's ad-lib and improv and jokes. Like, they were literally laughing and ruining takes.
Oh,
because
really?
Chris Tucker was being so funny.
That sucks.
And it's like, dude, be professional and fucking like, or it's that Chris Tucker is that funny. Could be both, but
I've seen people get in trouble for that, even at like the Comedy Store when they're shooting sketches and like people are laughing. It's like, dude, you really do have to be quiet.
You have to. Yeah. As an AD, doing AD work, I'd be like, God, that was the take. And it's fucking ruined.
Let's keep it real. Being around Chris Tucker or Eddie Murphy shooting shit, fuck.
Yeah, but you have to. You have to keep it because then you ruin a great take. It's like shit, that was the one, but now we can't use it because you fucking laugh.
Yeah, fuck. It's got to be rough though.
So they basically was like, hey, like, let's just get people off. Like, not get people off. Get people offset.
Yeah.
Let's get people off. Maybe,
so they jerk them off.
Oh, you're talking about the production?
Yeah, if they're coming, they're not laughing.
Yeah, they jerk them off instead. That's a good idea. They should have a fluffer on set so that no takes get ruined.
So you mean production was laughing?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Fuck.
Yep.
He must have been killing, but Chris was that fucking, like, even when you watch Money Talk with Chris Tucker, he's that fucking it's like, this guy is just funny. And then you watch him in The Fifth Element with Bruce Willis. Then you watch him in all of Rush Hours. He was like,
I mean, shit,
I don't know nobody else that was like, besides Eddie Murphy before him, that had that kind of command, that presence of funniness
his charisma.
Film. Fuck.
I feel like he should have been in more. He was in Silver Linings Playbook. When he popped up there, I'm like, oh, fuck, yes.
He was great in it, too.
Chris Tucker? Yeah, great. And I wish I had, he was in more stuff because he was such a, prolific comedy actor in the 90s.
Right.
Like growing up, like Chris Tucker was like, was everything, man.
Whatever. Then it's because he became really religious then, and he was really going to church a lot, and he didn't want to do these certain roles. And I think the Smokey role, I understand that completely because he didn't want to come back and do the same thing and be casted like that. He wanted to show that he was able to do all genres, no matter what you put him in.
It was smart.
Yeah, it was.
And he played a serious role in Silver Linings. Like
and he was
and Dead Presidents. He played a serious role in that with the Hughes brothers, and he's fantastic with Bruce Willis, and that crazy ass weird West Hollywood Santa Monica parade scene where they just it's just like a fucking parade of everything. Like, wow, this is wilding out because that's the greatest thing about the Santa Monica parade is people of all
chaos.
Yeah, it's chaos. It's heterosexual people.
Yeah,
it's LGBTQ 77 whatever. I forget the numbers.
It's insane.
It's just like everybody's just out there doing their thing and just enjoying and uniting. Yeah. Right? So
that was close enough, Doc. You got kind of some of the letters.
LGBTQ
you added
777.
You added some numbers. I don't know if numbers are involved.
7 is the number of angels, I think.
I only said 2 sevens.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
No, I probably did say 2.
Okay. He had numbers. God damn it. Fucking 7.
That's y'all in your conscience.
Could you make a swastika out of 3 sevens?
Wait, why are you? Well, why am I not?
Because what?
Well,
no, I think you need 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Well,
fuck. How do you even think of shit like this guy? I never even.
Well, I'm never gonna look at a swastika the same.
Because you'll just be like, oh, that's 28.
Yeah.
Whoa. Wait.
That's so fucking
was
funny.
Was that the Asian?
That's so fucking funny.
And it was
the Asian guy who just said 4.
Yeah.
That's so fucking funny, Carlos.
Hilarious.
That equals 28.
Oh, fuck. I
so
fucking
weird.
missed it. God damn it.
We can take it apart, make it a box, like a weird box.
What do you mean a weird?
The 7s. We take it apart so it's no longer a swastika.
Oh, God. Fucking swastikas. God damn it, man.
Sorry.
Man, your mind, Carlos, I love the way this man's mind works. It's just, who thinks of those things,
I don't think it's
That's the greatest thing about it. Like, I was telling him that you remind me of Louis C.K.
He's Mexican, too.
But when he wasn't that good. You know what I mean? Like, well, hold on. Can you let me finish?
Just when he's jerking off in front of girls.
No, not that.
And Mexican.
I mean, a little bit, but not. Why would he say he's fucking putting?
I've never jerked off in front of a female comedian. Maybe I have.
Oh my God.
Fucking guy.
Yeah.
That was
no. But what I mean is because
any sexual things I've done with female comedians have been with consent.
Good.
Yeah, always.
Very good.
Yeah. And they could back that up.
I'm proud of you.
And I meant they as in the hers and the she's. They were not theys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe a few days?
No, they female. I've never hooked up with a trans comic. No.
Okay.
Actually, I recently became friends with one though, Billy Lee.
Hey.
So you never hooked up with it? Wait.
With a trans.
He said a few guys.
No,
He said guys. Like
no,
you
I
never
said
hooked up with
girls.
dudes.
I know. If I said guys,
Yeah.
it was
Didn't you just say guys?
No, I think he said guys.
What the fuck? I'm just
I think you
lost.
snuck it in there a little bit. So
Oh,
girls, a few guys.
Do you?
All right, let's move on. God damn it.
You got the guy turning red.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Don't make me say the F word.
Easy,
Man.
easy, bro.
You know, watching this movie again and looking at Ice Cube's acting, I'm like, Ice Cube's really fucking good. I like his acting. I thought he was great in fucking Boys in the Hood, Friday, even the 21-22 Jump Street, like shit that he's in. I mean, like I think Ice Cube is one of the most like talented artists like out there to write, produce, rap, act. Like he can eat.
He's just angry. He's like a minuscule, mini,
It's not like he has
mini
range.
Samuel L. Jackson.
Right. It's not like Ice Cube's gonna have range, right? But he does that particular role, that angry role, so well. I'm like, I don't feel like I'm watching Ice Cube. I feel like I'm watching an actor.
But that's what you're supposed to do as an actor. That's what makes him convincing, because you have to know who you are in your roles and not try to be anything outside of that. So when you be you in the role, it translates naturally. Like Will Smith, he has range in acting, but when you watch him, he really just being Will Smith.
Of course.
Like if he was in
Will Smith's not a good actor. He's just some fucking guy.
Like for me,
he's a fierce protector.
Like Denzel can play in The Gladiator, but if you had Will Smith in there,
that'd be terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Will Smith's an idiot.
Yeah.
Compared to Denzel.
Yeah, and he's like, oh man, I chopped his head off. Oh, man, look at it. Oh.
I think Will Smith.
Wait, no. Y'all ever watched him in The Pursuit of Happiness? When he got the job, and then man, my shit watered up. I was like, fuck.
I never saw that.
You never saw it?
No.
Oh man, one of the most, because like I didn't want to watch Ali for this. Well,
I liked Ali a lot.
I never seen it.
Michael Mann made it.
What was the one he was in with Gene Hackman?
Enemy of the State.
Enemy of the State.
I never saw that.
Yeah. Oh, it's good.
Isn't it a post 9/11 movie?
No, I think it's before.
Really?
He's.
Then I don't want to watch it if there's no Homeland Security.
God, every time 9/11. Here we go.
Yeah, he's there. He's always there.
Keep a counter going.
Yeah.
So have you ever seen, because you're younger, have you ever seen the scene that he did on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, the father scene, where he's talking about his dad never being there?
No.
Oh, I'm going to send y'all that. That was like where you saw, oh, shit.
He could have used my hologram dad.
Oh, hologram from the Office Space episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello, Will. How old are you today?
Yeah.
Give me a hug.
If it's your birthday, happy birthday.
Let's go pee. Do not be surprised if my dick is a little bigger.
And then all of a sudden,
I am your father.
And then all of a sudden the screen go black because his black daddy wasn't there.
Changing race.
Because that's who he was.
And
He
then
was
it
the father
just disappears.
I'm out. Because that's who his father played, the absent black father. It's
so
just
funny.
And Phil played the father that was always there. So that's what I loved about that show. It was like, no, man, black men take care of the shit they do in reality.
Oh.
The shit that people be saying they don't.
The hologram has race
settings,
yes. And they're a lot like difficulty settings.
No.
Yeah, that's funny, Doc. But like the first one, because it's alphabetical order, is African American, and if you like accidentally scroll on that and click it, the thing just turns off. So that's very funny. So thank you for that pitch.
Why did you have to dive deeper into that? Why couldn't you have just left it alone?
Because hologram dad has settings, and we should go over them.
Okay.
Yeah, there's like.
So who controls the settings? Is it the father who controls the setting? The hologram dad?
No, it's like the mom and her friends. They're like,
oh, that's fucking funny.
Yeah, we got this for little Doc.
Right. But here's the thing: like, make him evil.
This could be a better dad.
Because here's the thing, and that's just anybody, like if you see in court when men and women are fighting over the children, they're always trying to like deprive the man of the children.
Yeah.
And shit like that. So like the woman sets the hologram to be an absent father.
To continue it. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Where he's like, okay, well, I'll be there at your next graduation. And he never shows up.
Oh my God, dude.
Oh, so the kid eventually is like, Mom, can't you just be with an Asian guy? So it like further like.
And she goes, yes, I can.
Let's change the settings.
Yeah.
It's got to be a bunch of deadbeat Asian dads out there. I don't believe that. A billion motherfucking Asian Chinese people out there. Somebody out there fucking and
I think it might be
somebody.
Like, dude, it's like 2 of them though.
No, get the fuck out of here. China is filled with deadbeat.
No, because they'll be like, for honor, we do this.
Yeah, there's a dad out there with 2 daughters. He's like, I'm out.
Isn't it some person? There is some parts of China where they can't have that many children and stuff like that.
I think it's the whole thing.
So just imagine if you got that call in China and you're a father, right? I'm pregnant. You ghost. You ain't supposed to have no kids. I'm out.
And when she's like looking for the dad, everyone looks the same. She can't find him.
Racist motherfucker.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
This guy is something else, bro.
It's all jokes.
Yeah, it's all jokes.
Just jokes. Yeah, that's all that is. I have something to confess. When I saw Smokey's mom, I looked at her, I was like,
she was bad.
Yeah.
She was like, that's why I said them older MILFs that be when I was younger.
It goes back to the MILF thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, now it's just like, that's just my speed. You know what I mean? But you know what I thought he was going to confess because we was talking about Asians? I thought he was going to say, I like bukkake porn. You never know. But bukkake is the only thing you have to consent on.
No, it's not the only one. You have to consent on all of them.
No, I mean, but... Yeah, on all of them.
Yeah. No.
Well, I'm sorry. Did I to fuck?
Yeah. Do we have to sign a consent form? What? No.
You know what would be funny? A bukkake porn with the woman she's sitting there or the dude, whatever you prefer. You know what I mean? And she has on one of those barber hair catchers. You know?
Oh my God.
Y'all know what I'm talking about. The producer laughed at me.
No, I've seen porn where they collect all the cum and then they make it into an omelet.
Oh. Whoa. Okay.
This guy.
Wait. There's eggs. Is there eggs and eggs?
No.
With
the dark web is this guy's friend.
Hold on. I have to understand that.
No, there's probably eggs in
it.
There's
okay, so does it look like an omelet?
It looked like egg whites. Because there's so much cum.
So they separated the whites?
No, they put the cum on the egg, and it's like an egg. It's like a cum omelet.
Oh, and it's like in a pan?
Like,
it's just frying in a pan?
Yes, and then the girl fucking eats it.
Well, it's protein.
With a fork and knife?
It is.
Yeah, it's protein.
No, she's grabbed it. I'm telling you, this is a porn I saw like 12 years ago.
That's a good question.
With her hands?
You know what?
Use a fork.
I'm gonna Google, is men's sperm good protein for women? I've never really did like scientific research. Now, hey man, don't fucking come at me. Some of you out there is fucking by the gallons. You fucking just swallow them like a whale eating krill out in the motherfucking ocean.
A whale?
Let me tell you something. Just fucking like a fuck.
Yeah, you can put your head under a
You ever see the whale
machine.
eat when they eat the fucking
Oh, they take one bite.
How the fuck did he not know?
Yeah.
And it's like a school of fish. You're saying that's what, like for cum? Okay.
Yeah. I liked it. I like the visual. The visual is great.
But it's all sperm instead of fish. I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because some women, they don't mind. And I'm not.
But what if they swallow different loads?
Like a joy that rides in my heart when I swallowing, bro. I don't know why, and it's disgusting. I get
what
it.
About swallowing?
Like just
to swallow anything?
No. Just like to know that there's these good-hearted volunteers out there.
Oh.
You know, that's when I put my
bring a tear to
That's
your
when
eye.
I pledge allegiance to the flag.
Mm-hmm.
That's when. See, you know, you go.
we gotta mute that. Yes.
Yeah,
Thank you, Carlos.
Again, I was having a heartfelt moment, and he just went with the floor and filth. I was trying to connect with the.
So wait, I have a question. Is Felicia just kind of like fucking everybody in the hood?
She's a crackhead.
And she's
a hoe.
right. She's
she's
coming and begging and whatever.
Yeah.
Like I was trying to remember because when I think of when I was a teenager, I didn't really.
Did they say she was a crackhead? No,
I don't think so. I don't think so. No, that she was like,
she just looks like one.
She's like, oh, let me borrow or something. Like I need.
Well, she went through his pocket, but yeah, she could be a conniving chick on the hood. That happens. They're just wilding out. But she, from what I saw, she had the vibes of being on.
That's what I thought.
Drugs.
Yeah,
you know
it kind of seemed that way. Yeah.
Yeah, because it was funny in this movie. and I'm gonna research that. They didn't mention any cocaine or crack.
No, they didn't. I don't think. Yeah.
Probably
wasn't
not at all
on purpose.
Right, because goddamn
Angel
well,
does,
Worm. Yeah. And then the Latinos, you're like, cocaine ain't even mentioned in here. And I think it was probably a conscious effort. Meaning they didn't want
agree, because
to make the hood only just seem like it's just crack.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
That's it.
I mean, weed fun, crack sad, right? Weed is like, hey, I'm gonna get you high for the first time. You feel good. You don't get shit to do. If it's fucking Craig just smoking crack after he gets fired, you're like, oh.
Yeah, that's sad.
For the first time, you're like,
yeah.
Oh,
and Doc
no.
provided it.
Yeah, I'm gonna get you high. And it's like you put a rock in, like, here you go. I'm smoking it too. It's not. Yeah, it changes it completely. Then it's sad. But weed, fun movie,
fun drug,
dude. So anybody that hasn't seen Friday or has seen it and should rewatch, why should they? Doc.
One of the top ranking comedies as far as just relatability and to draw people in who like such as yourself. You didn't from the hood.
No, but I can still relate to the movie or to the characters. Yeah.
And there are just a lot of different races of people that just enjoyed that movie. That's why it was actually a hit. It wasn't just black people flowing to it. It was just like everybody was like, this is fucking amazing to see this, because it brought, like you said, without the crack, it brought a joy to the hood and made people go, oh, I like this.
Yeah.
And then to see all the different aspects of the hood. Hey, all preachers ain't good.
Yeah.
See, because you don't see that in any other really genre. Where do you see?
Yeah.
But
he brought that deep.
Yeah, he brought that. You know what I mean? So it's just like to see, like it was such a truthful movie in so many levels. With the exception of Ice Cube just whooping that dude ass. It does happen that a guy bigger, younger, little dude whooping the bigger guy's ass. I've done that. But it's outside of that, watch it because of that. Just the fun of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say very similar. Like, it's just a great 90s comedy, and the story moves very well. I loved it. I love movies that take place in a day or like one event. So this is a very like fun example of that genre of any sort of comedy or movie, really. Ice Cube also co-wrote this, which should be talked about. I think that's a big deal to write a fucking comedy that does well. While watching it, I was thinking, oh, Ice Cube's like this huge star, like from NWA and everything, and he's with like this rising comedian in the car in one scene, and I'm like, oh, okay, like he's really savvy in show business to set himself up with a rising stand-up comic and like writing the script himself. He reminds me of Jon Favreau with Swingers, but like on a higher level.
You want to know something about that? Chris Tucker didn't do well in the audition.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so just like how you say, Ice Cube is the one that was like, nah, I know he didn't do well, but I believe in him.
Exactly, and I think it takes artists
that's actually
to
really
do that.
The truth. Yeah.
It's like, if this movie was written like and it went through like a studio pipeline, I just don't think it's as funny.
Okay.
And so I think this movie is I don't know, I just think it's a great example of a great comedy.
Okay.
Yeah, and Ice Cube's first, and he went on to do, next Friday after next too, and
developed a great movie career off this. And from probably what Doc said, just being firm, and that's why reminds me of Jon Favreau.
Yeah,
how he wouldn't not direct.
Same thing, actor, writer, direct, like all of it, right? And when you have all of those talents, you're like, whoa, dude! Not a lot of people can. People kind of stay in their lane. I'm an actor.
Yeah,
I'm a director. I'm a writer, but to kind of like put it all together, like you are fully immersed in the creative.
It's a really cool thing to do.
That's really,
a lot
really
like
cool.
Madonna was doing at the time with Evita. Don't cry for me, Argentina, is what she said. That's all I know about that movie.
You should watch this movie because, like I said, Ice Cube wrote it. F. Gary Gray directed a lot of music videos. Most infamous one is TLC Waterfalls. Right. Today Was a Good Day, like big time music video director, and obviously because he directed Ice Cube music videos, hooked up with Ice Cube, directed this movie, launched his career. Launched Chris Tucker's career, right? Like this movie kind of like
that changed everybody from Cat Williams to Mike Epps. It got everybody kind of to focus on these individual comedians.
Exactly.
That became, or a lot of those other comedians at least had notoriety where they can at least do the road and make money with their stand-up.
And it leveled them up by being in this movie. So not only does Ice Cube kind of start this career in Hollywood, but he also brings these people on, and their careers get launched. So it's really cool to see, and all these people come together and Succeed, right? Where Ice Cube's breaking in and bringing people on, and they go on to a lot of success from this movie. They shot it in 20 days. It just feels like, I don't know, like everybody only, I think I saw an interview with John Witherspoon. He's like, everybody got paid just like $5,000 to make this movie.
Yeah.
Like nothing, right?
True indie.
So it feels like, hey, we're doing it because we're into it.
Well, you can, just from watching the movie, it's 100% a low budget film. You can see that. So like, when
but it has heart.
Like, there's a fallacy of a lot of people when they see a movie does well and gets successful. They're like, man, why did they get paid so less? It's like, man, because that's at the time it wasn't that buzz about.
They made it all back.
Yeah, they made it. They made it happen.
The budget was $3.5 million. It made $27 million. So
that's insane.
Huge, really successful.
Almost
great
a full
comedy.
swastika.
I don't know what that means.
Because if it was $28 million, it'd be 4 sevens.
Wow, fucking that's what I'm talking about. Damn,
I'm like a beautiful mind with this.
Just you should be fucking Asian like that guy. But that just goes to show not all Asians can do math and be quick like that.
Stop Asian 8.
All right, well, we'll end it with that. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday, y'all. Have a good Saturday.
Oh.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday, man. You ain't got shit to do.
And I hope you're high.
Ain't got no job. Smoke a little weed.
How of life.
Let loose.